All right, what's up, people? You tuned into Batman Radio, the greatest radio show of all time. So, basically, I just want to address, and this is all kind of like coming from one individual. Like I said, I've already gone in on it. I've already talked about it. Already spoke on it. Right. First of all these other YouTubers, I could care less what they got to say, bro. They ain't on my level. So if you ain't on my level, I don't care what you're talking about. Like I said, money buys everything. So everything you talking about don't make no sense. Like I said, I've been over the matter. I go over the matter one time. The fact is that I'm going to be treated the right way on here and off, and I'm going to be talked to the right way. And that's the only issue. Other than that, I'm not lacking anything, brother. All that stuff is projection and insecurity, man. You have fun with that. I don't have time for it. I'm not on YouTube to go through anything or endure anything, nor will I assure you, and I promise you, right? So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I'm in the successful position. I'm in the position that all y'all want to be in, right? Now, this lady on here who makes no sense, she keeps saying crazy stuff, off the wall stuff, and she thinks that like it's all good. It ain't all good. And I want to correct you right now, real quick. First of all, you said out your mouth you actually had the audacity, go on audacity to say that you know people and those people have manifested $1 million and then spent it in the same day and then manifested 100K. Yeah, that's physically impossible, basically. So can you please stop listening to my show and me because I know it's all coming from me. It's not coming from who you're talking about. It's from me and you're following my page and you keep trying to copy and imitate me and my hustle. And that's why we're going to court. You see what I'm saying? Because you're fabricating, you're not me and you could never be me. You're not my, you don't have my energy, you don't play basketball, you don't work out. I mean, you're not even a man at the end of the day. Please stop copying me. The only master manifester in this world, there's only one, is Tyree Sneed. Now let me go over this again with you. You can look up whatever you want. It's not public information, right? But I have all documented receipts and proof and records of all my claims, just like I do for me being a gangster. So, first of all, everything about me, who I am, is beautiful. Like I said, I'm the most handsome man on the planet, and every single individual on this network and off is jealous of me because I'm beautiful. So, that just comes with the territory of being beautiful and handsome, right? So, when you try to start saying things that have been addressed and then you repeat yourself, it means that you're triggered and impressed by my success, which came out and we got divine confirmation today. It's exactly what it said. It said, your enemies, they're not my enemies. I don't have enemies. I'm cool with everybody. You just got some people who, like I said, they jealous, so they follow me around the internet, commit felonies and crimes, and they all gonna go to prison. That's all. I'm not here for that, right? I'm a celebrity. I'm here to enjoy myself and have fun. Just like anything I do, all I'm gonna do is enjoy myself. I don't care what the world says about it. Do what you do. I'm gonna have my fun regardless, no matter where I'm at and what I'm doing. That's what y'all don't get. You talking about material possessions. Material possessions is nothing to me, bro. I manifest literally anything I want. I mean, if you haven't figured that out, how do I own billions in equity? That means I own buildings that are worth billions of dollars, right? Right now, right? So I've already gone over my wealth more than enough times, bro. You're acting like it's a finite thing, like that's it. No, I'm just barely beginning my hustle. I'm about to get a whole lot more. Like I said, I have inventory right now, bro, for an immobile goods store if I want, bro. I mean, worth thousands upon thousands of dollars on top of owning billions in equity. Like literally, I'm the only self-made trillionaire ever existed. Like I said, I got set up targeted for having more cars and more money than anybody on any neighborhood, any block, right? And then bounced back and had all the pieces come together, and I'm still the only self-made trillionaire in equity. And I spent all the money. Okay, so again, this is documented fact. I don't care what no one tells you, right? These people have watched me make more money than anyone they've ever seen on this network. I am the only guy who put up more cash money, tangible money, not prop money like Masons, on this network of YouTube. You took the channel down, you flagged the channel, right? I was targeted by the government, and you all were upset because nobody can come close to me when it comes to manifesting. Why? Because I'm the master manifester. This lady right now is in a hotel, okay? Cannot take care of her kids and is has the audacity to talk this fake talk, talking about other people. That's what they do. I never understood cheerleading for strangers and made up ghost people that don't exist. I mean, she's talking about a hypothetical individual that doesn't exist. There has never been anyone in the history of the world who has ever made $1 million and spent it in the same day and then made $100,000. It's impossible. So what you're saying is such reaching and this is what people do, right, on YouTube, because like I said, you have no business being on this network. Okay? If you don't have your act together and you can't make some sense, please leave this network, bro. That's all we're asking. See, you keep acting like you have a voice here. You don't. Just leave. Just like you don't have a business, just like you're not monetized. This same individual, their channel says that they have over like 21,000 subs. Yeah, right, dude. And you get no views on your lives and your shorts? I'm sorry, but what? So you want to fake it till you make it? So you have to one up everybody with fake stuff. And that's what they do. That's why they're so into their little illegal witchcraft they do, because it's their way of mentally trying to tell themselves it's a coping mechanism that they're in control of everything in the world when they're really not. And they're really just super petty and it's pathetic and they're not doing anything. Like I said, they're in a hotel right now and can't take care of their own kids. That's a person who's not fit to be a mother, period. So what are you talking about? But y'all don't want to help with that situation as usual. I'm the only one who's actually concerned for her kids, right? Because that's not right towards them, because they need to eat. They deserve to be well taken care of. And she is not fit to be a mother. And all y'all should know who I'm talking about on this network. There's no acting, no qualms. Like I said, these people don't care about human people, human beings. They just are on here to try to be some way towards humans. That's not right, man. Right? So at the end of the day, man, like I said, I've answered you all. Quit repeating yourself. You ain't doing nothing to me, bro. I'm a grown man. You ain't never going to talk to me like that. So miss me with that. Like I said, I'm proud of how I look. I'm proud of what I've been through. I'm not going to repeat myself again. You want to repeat nonsense? You be my guest. Y'all get no more responses from me. And I'm done going on y'all's panels and talking to y'all because it's a waste of my time. I'm where you want to be in life. You see that money on the icon? That's real money that I had made when I was working, running my own food truck and my own restaurant. That was nothing, bro. I had stacks of hundreds on me every day. This is why the B Vlogs dude wanted to come out and say, "Yeah, I got stacks of hundreds every day," with his little 4-eye glasses. So he has to keep putting his glasses up. And homeboy has never seen no money in his entire existence. He's never seen no bread, not even $500 ever. Talking about he does this, admitting to legal activity, but yet he has no money, bro. Stop it, boy. Everything you've said, you haven't presented any actual concrete, tangible receipt of. Nothing. People with money don't act like you. You don't have any money. We established that. Moving forward, this lady has no money. She's literally about to get kicked out of that hotel, right? So again, if that's how you living, and you're not only not living paycheck to paycheck, but you actually online begging. The boy today, the man that I put in his place today on his show, yeah, he has never made any money, has nothing, doesn't have a pot to you know what in, and he has the audacity to try to say anything about me in my direction, bro. Again, I'm going to say this again. I have concrete, tangible receipts. That means bank records and everything, bro. I have all history. All of it is recorded and documented. I have made millions every year consecutively. The reason you all are so triggered and pressed is because anything I touch turns to gold. The venture that I'm working on, why are you talking about anything except the only topic at hand? This business I'm successful with. I make plenty of money. I make tons of money on here. Everything I touch turns to gold. I'm ranked on Reverb Nation right now in the top, I don't know what in the world. I'm basically the number one music artist in the world, right? Then I'm worldwide with my own website. These people can't be serious, bro. Feel me? So, like I said, y'all are funny, man. Like straight up. Y'all are funny, y'all are hilarious, and you do funny things and you have funny antics. Everything is funny about you. At the end of the day, I have all receipts, and anyone who wants to have a sit down meeting face to face, they're more than welcome to with me. I will prove every statement I've said. Again, millions. I made millions every year consecutively, bro. Millions of dollars. So these people can't get over the fact that I'm not on here lying and making anything up. So they want to fabricate and try to copy my hustle by just lying and fake talking. But lady, why are you talking about anyone else and about fake money that doesn't exist or fake millions? Why do y'all make up such outrageous digits that you've never even seen? I've had a bank account with over 300,000 in it. There's not one person in that sector or on this network who's ever seen money like that. Get real with yourself. You ain't never ever had 300,000 in a bank account. Boy, please. It changes your whole perspective on life. I was running everything, bro. Do you understand? I had so much money I didn't even know what to do with, and I know how to wield money as power. So I had so much power I could do whatever I want. Do you understand what that's like? No, because you've never been in that position. You need to be real with yourself, lady, and quit getting on here and lying and trying to play victim. That's what they do. Like I said, they are the ones who are on the aggression and the offensive, and then they want to play victim when all you're doing is saying, hey, look, I don't need to tolerate your delusion and you're not making any coherent sense. And then they want to overtalk you and then pretend and play victim. It doesn't work that way. Like I said, I'm the most patient individual in the world, but you're going to respect me and let me talk. See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that icon is real. This is real money. This is not a Google picture. This is real money. This was nothing. Okay. And like I said, I ran my own food truck. That means I wasn't the owner. They were the owners. I ran the food truck for them. And that was like a whole restaurant. I ran a restaurant by myself. I was an independent contractor on taxes. That's a hell of an accomplishment, right? So there's only positivity in that. There's only positivity as far as my YouTube career. Like I said, I can't even go anywhere without getting honked at. I'm a celebrity. Like the reading said, we got divine confirmation today. These enemies, who aren't really enemies, they're wannabes online who wish they were me, like Rio, all they do is get online and project because they triggered impressed at what? Me being me and my success. See, Rio wishes that he looked like me. That's all you told me today. You're not doing anything to me except, I'm going to stand my ground and never back down like I don't to anyone. And you're just making me, basically have to match energies. That's all. You know what I mean? Which I mean isn't necessary. It's pretty whack, especially with what I'm going through. But I mean, people like that have no empathy. I mean, like I said, he's just sitting there drinking nonstop. And like I said, he owns nothing. He has nothing that he owns. And then the rest of his group that he belongs to, and I'm talking about group like all, you know what I'm saying? None of them own anything. They're all in modern day slavery. So what would I care what he says? Whoever told you I care what your opinion is, bro, they lied to you. You trying to copy me, bro. Like I said, I do this radio thing for real, bro. That's why when you squirt up on here, you got Sun today. You got on. That's a fact. You got G check. So then you don't only get G check, but then you got challenged and then you back down from that because you couldn't even show up and click a link on my show. This is the only show that has marketing value. You all can fabricate, you can get an army of people together who are nobodies, but you all will never make the money I make on this network. None of you. And the more you do that, the farther back you're going to get pushed by God. I promise you. God ain't playing about his chosen one, bro. He doesn't play about one hair follicle on my head. I'm perfect the way I am. I'm happy, I'm good, I'm satisfied, I'm content. And I think that it's really just all you want that and you're just upset because you don't know how to get it and you never could because you're not satisfied or content with yourself. That's all. You're not happy being you. Feel me? Like I said, I met Ken Griffey Jr. I went to his camp. I mean, y'all really want me to go through the list again and summarize for you? This ain't for you. I'm not trying to prove nothing to any of you. Where did you get off assuming and pretending? I don't prove nothing. I just live my life. Y'all the ones who get triggered and pressed. That's all on your own, bro. I went to Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball camp. I ended up winning the award. I went numerous times. Shook hands with him, met him. I met Barry Larkin. Like I said, colleges tried to recruit me to college ball to play baseball, college baseball for him as soon as I was of age because I was only 12 years old. Okay. I was ranked in the top four of tennis when I was 12 years old in USTA. And then I played one national. I won the ZAT, became a champ. Then I became a super champ, right? There's no reason why that chat should be open. Goodbye. Nope. That chat was closed. Hold on. All right, see how easy that is? So again, this company, right? This is why I'm going to win my lawsuits, right? Because I'm filing lawsuits on all these companies. I'm filing lawsuits basically on a whole bunch of different individuals and companies and organizations and entities. So again, there I already had the chat room off, and they keep clicking buttons somehow through the phone, right? Okay. And this phone, I mean, like I said, I dropped it today again, right? Because of just like that weird energy that all y'all have. And like so I don't even know if I'm going to pay the bill this month because I mean the screen is already messed up. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm going to just try to buy a new one when I can. I don't know if I'll just let it term out after the 21st. Like I said, right now I already got like $300 together. That's just the truth. Accumulating everything. I mean, including my next check. It's only like 23 bucks. That's pretty good though, right? We're not even halfway through the month. So I run my business. I mean, I work every day and I run my business. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to work because I'm good. I have everything I need. I'm satisfied. I'm content. I'm established. I'm good. I have stability, which you all are mad at, right? And the question is, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. So what are you talking about? Don't be mad at me because y'all are powerless, because you don't have the beautiful life that I have. I don't care. See, you all don't spend your time trying to build things. You spend time trying to drag others down. That's why you'll never make it anywhere. See, the world doesn't work like that. When you're a grown adult like me, I'm 35, bro. Like, that's not how it works. It doesn't just, oh, you're upset and jealous, so I should lose everything. Nah, that's immaturity. That's not the way the world works. It never will. It doesn't even matter how many people you get to be against somebody who's a righteous man because they're jealous and evil too. You can have there's tons of evil people. I mean, half this country worships Satan. I mean, you ain't gonna take nothing from me. Think I'd ever let a Mason tell me what to do? Like I said, I only challenge y'all every day, bro. I test y'all every day, bro. I go out in the street and I own you Masons. That's why I do what I do. Not just Masons, but anybody. Honestly, I take whatever comes my way, bro. I'm not scared of nothing and nobody. Like I said, I'm the one who puts all these entities, illegal organizations out of business, put Empowered Network out of business, shut down cartel operations single-handedly. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I've put a lot of illegal organizations out of business, and a lot of them was hands-on. You know about me. So, like I said, keep my name out your mouth, man. That stuff trying to pretend online with that fake stuff, bro, and just trying to get people to, get worked up. Like we got to stop that, bro. That's corny, man. You know what I mean? Because that's just crazy, man. Like, and then they wonder why things are happening to them. They wonder why they're going through what they're going through. They wonder why God is sitting there and saying, "Here you go, buddy. Here's your karma on a silver platter," and it's going to continue to happen and worse and worse. They don't understand everything that you do my way. I didn't even have a chance at surviving anything I've been through. Okay. I wasn't even supposed to make it this far. I'm a walking miracle. I proved I'm superhuman. What I went through physically, I'm so proud of it's unreal. You could never take that away from me or make me feel any way. It's a one time thing. You've been addressed. Move on. We're not doing repeating yourself anymore. So, like I said, when these people get on here and they try to pretend like they're saying things, just like these weird comments, none of it exists. You see what I'm saying? They want to detract and take away from the only thing we're here to talk about, which is just basic human thought, right? Calmly, peacefully. All we do is have peaceful conversations. The minute you start trying to talk while I'm talking and all that other stuff, you already know what it is. People don't come around me talking like that. We don't tolerate that. I'm a gangster. Okay, and I'm the actual mob. So I'm gonna say it again. I take myself very seriously, and you do too. You all are my fans. I didn't ask you to type anything to me. I'm not talking to you. I didn't ask you for your opinion. It seems like you don't know how to have a coherent English conversation. Don't ever interrupt me, bro. So I'm gonna say it again, man. All you people are in the same category. You're the unaccomplished, right? You're the nobodies. You're the people who are jealous of me because I'm accomplishing everything. Like I said, I was mad successful with that restaurant food truck. I made over like 11 bands in a matter of a few months. I was paying for a hotel that was worth over 100 something dollars every night. So I mean, figure that out. I was living in luxury just like I always am, right? I'm always good. I'm always doing better than you. Billions in equity, mansion and estate, my own car lot, over 2,000 in jewelry, mineral rights, oil royalties, a website worth almost 2 grand. You can't be serious. The projects that I own mineral rights to, even if it's a small percentage, they're spending millions upon millions of dollars to drill in the ground. I'm involved in those projects no matter what you want to tell yourself. That's a boss. That's an oil tycoon. Still to this day, I'm going to always be an oil tycoon. So what are you talking about? The positions will only get more positive for me. I'll only have more income and more money and more opportunity come my way because I'm blessed by God. I'm anointed. Okay. So when you have an anointing over your life, this is why these people want to say things, right, that don't make sense because they're just jealous. So they don't know what to say or how to come or how to approach because they're uncomfortable with my success. I've had bank accounts with over 300,000 in it. It ain't nothing to me. Invested in the best stocks money can buy. And I remember I did fire my broker immediately. I said, "You're fired, goodbye." I didn't need them. And I made every right decision on my own. And I invested with my own stock skills, taught it to myself. And I learned how to, invest the best that I could. Right. And I'm literally a better investor than anyone in the world. After that, just recently, I spent all these years working, took all the money that I made, everything I could pump into there. I had that Visa card. I wasn't even using a bank account. Had the Visa card and I was pumping it into that stock, right? Which we all know what stock it was now, right? and that was illegal too. That you actually gathered that name, that's illegal. You go to prison for that. So why would you brag about that online? You've admitted to so many crimes on here that the lawsuits are going to be easy to win. So that wasn't a good look. Y'all are silly, man. See, I don't do that. I don't self snitch and I don't run around doing what you do. Everything I do is by the book and legal. I make legal money. And I'm very conservative about how I live and how I move because I understand how reality works because I'm a grown man. Y'all clearly are very sheltered because you don't know nothing about a hustler building a business. Now, let me get back to topic. I got over 70,000 shares of that stock. That's almost more shares of a stock than anybody's had in the history of man. Listen to the row of accomplishments. In Vegas, I went from 5 grand to 23K in one day off blackjack. I was making a living off gambling, and I basically took over every club in Vegas. And I did take over Vegas as the Joker with green hair and was doing crazy Joker stuff that I can't even talk about. Okay. That's who I am. I'm the mob. So I ran Vegas, the consecutive, they weren't consecutive, they were separated months, but I ran Vegas for like several months on two different stretches. Ran it, like owned the whole town. So I know what it's like to run somewhere, just like y'all were saying. I'm the king of Lidl. I was the king of Lidl when I was there, and I literally had all those cars, and I bought and was able to buy and sell all of them. And they were all top of the line cars, like the BMW I had convertible with sport mode and everything. Owned it. I can't put a car on payments. My credit's horrible. I don't care about credit because I don't want anything that's an illusion. A credit means that you're living off of an illusion and fake, and you're living off a debt. I want to own everything. So we're here just as normal people. We don't have time for that. You're not going to interrupt me again, and we're not going to have any conversation. Y'all do not deserve to talk to me. I'm a teacher, and it's just that simple. So you can go ahead and sit down. You're in my class, and you will listen, and that's it. And you'll respect the teacher. You'll respect Mr. Miyagi. Okay, boy? All right. So, like I said, it's not complicated. It's very simplistic, right? You have to understand something here. Bank account with over 300,000. Okay. When I was in North Carolina, I had my own apartment, paid for cash, right? And you can say whatever you want. All this is my money. All this is my hard work. All this is money I earned and worked for. That's a fact. I was making and spending about 10 plus bands every single month in North Carolina. I was making albums, promoting my music locally. You want to talk, but you don't want to ask me who I am. I'm super proud of what I went through everything that I've been through, right? So I'm gonna say it again. Be fair when you talk and let people respond if you're gonna say something. Stop being immature because you're in your feelings because you're just jealous and so jealous you can't see straight. That's not a good look. And more times than not, that's gonna affect you. That's why y'all are going through so much because you don't have a chance of making it. Let's get real. You don't own anything. You don't have anything. It's too late in the game. Most of you are too old and you already gave up. So you're just like on here like on some malicious stuff. I mean, that's going to land you in prison. And that's where most of these individuals belong. Or a psych ward. Common sense, right? So let's get back to it. So right there, I just listed just a couple of things and I'm already way ahead of all you. What are you talking about? I've been running my own record label for decades. Like I said, in the valley, I took that over. I had more money than everybody in the valley. Basically, ran everything. Took the whole valley over. I run the whole valley in my sleep. What are you talking about? They were calling me like Daddy Warbucks because I had all the money. Same thing. Took over all the clubs, run everything. Like the valley is mine. That's number one. So where am I dropping the ball? That's what I want to know. Because I'm not. And I know I'm not. Everything I've been through, everything I've done is right, and I'm being molded by God and I'm the real Batman. Everything about my looks is the way Batman looks. I'm the real Batman. There's only one. So what are you talking about? It seems like you just have an issue because you're scared. You're terrified of Batman and you can't conceive that a human being can be this strong. I represent strength through and through. There's no way for you to twist it. So everything you say to me, it's a compliment because I was raised by my father and he created a whole nother type of human being. And this is what he created, someone who has willpower to basically do and accomplish anything. And this is what you want to be. You want to look like me. Like I said, I look like you want to look. You know what, like you want to know what. And most importantly, I'm smart and capable in all the ways you are not. I'm not in my feelings, bro. I don't care what y'all type. So I'm just asking. I mean, if you're just going to sit there and just, be repetitive, that's a problem, bro. That's got to stop. You understand? So now that's over with. We're not going to allow that anymore because we know what people are on and they just keep doing it. Like, I mean, you're an adult, bro. I mean, are you serious? Why are you being so petty, man? Like, real talk. Like, do you really think that you have any control doing that? Bro, that's petty, man. That's pathetic, bro. While we're out here winning, living our beautiful life, and these people are all mad, but I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing everything right, bro. I'm in the position y'all want to be in. The more you talk, the more it shows me I'm doing everything right. You don't see me doing what you do. That the other dude's sitting there drinking, falling asleep on during his show on camera. Y'all can't even get it together. Just normalcy and normal stuff. I mean, he needs a job. What are you talking about? I can't do and I didn't do what when? I've been working since I was 16, bro. Are you serious? Do you want me to go through the list of my resume? I have a resume, it's probably public half of it, and I didn't put half of my accomplishments on there for that reason because y'all sit there and you keep looking at everything I do. It's weird. It's also illegal and you're going to prison for it. So what do you mean? Bro, I worked at tons of different factories, where half the warehouses in Austin. I helped build bars, I helped people build companies, and I got compensated for everything, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. There hasn't been a time that I haven't had money and been balling. That's why these people are so upset. Like, even this whole time, I've been balling with my company. I've been making enough money to do everything, and everything for me costs more money. And that's okay because that comes with being wealthy, right? Like I said, I have a bunch of stuff I have to pay for. I own stuff. I own things worth in the millions. My cars, if you add up the actual value, it's in the millions, bro. Do you understand that? Y'all talking about millionaires? Who? There's no millionaires. There's no such thing. I'm the only self-made trillionaire who ever existed, and I still am to date because the buildings that I own are worth billions of dollars. If you add all of them up, that's trillions of dollars, bro. This is not a. This is an actual concrete fact. So, like I said, other people can get on here and talk, man. I don't care what they talking about, bro. Those people are below me, man. I'm tired of even wasting my time, bro. I was just trying to talk and have a conversation. I mean, if they that pressed and triggered, they don't want to let me talk. That's that petty stuff, man. They've been doing that for years, bro. You know what I mean? These are people I just talked to. Like, I just spoke to you recently, and then, oh, you're mad and upset, and then you're talking about the same thing, complaining and whining. Hey, listen, homie, let me tell you something, bro. It ain't my fault that you don't know how to run a channel and run a business on here. Now that's what y'all tried to do to me. Y'all have tried. I've had to start over a million times on here, homie. Maybe I'm just, actually doing what I'm supposed to do on the platform. Like, there's a guy on here. He had a channel called SSI. Isn't that hilarious? And he was running his mouth the other day. He thought it was all good, and he's friends with like that triple darkness or triple sweetness, I think, right? And that boy was running his mouth talking about how gangsta he thought he was, and oop, flagged his channel. The that whole show got removed, I think, because I went and looked because I view my own reports. Yeah, the whole show got taken down. He probably got a flag now. Probably can't go live for like a week. That's what happens. No, what you think? I'm not going to utilize it? I mean, no, I sat back and I didn't do that with nothing and nobody's channel. And then I saw that y'all were on that, so I said, okay. No, I go off my opponent, bro. I show everyone respect whether you earn it or not. And then the minute you start playing games, okay, let's play. Nah, I mean, like I said, I don't think Styles is even going to be able to keep his channel. And I was trying to be nice about that, but now I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm for sure Rio's not going to be able to because he doesn't talk the right way. He doesn't have the right rhetoric. Who else? Who else is involved? Pretty much all those people involved. I mean, they keep losing and going suffering like major karma. I mean, we're not in any back and forth, bro. Like I said, none of you are my enemies. You're my entertainment. Trust me, don't listen to the readers. They gonna lie to you. Y'all are my entertainment. I'm not in a back and forth with you. I'm too successful for you to pretend that we're in a back and forth, bro. What have you done that even comes close to me? Right now, I am Samurai Batman. Okay, that means I'm going into full scale. You could tell yourself what you want, a bunch of delusion that doesn't exist, and try to make yourself feel better and try to cope with the reality that I'm amazing. But the fact is, at the end of the day, I keep evolving and you don't. I just set the world record for 256 pull-ups. That's a world record. Ain't nothing you could say about it. And I just went through hell, through all sorts of physical stuff. And like, you don't know me, partner. You don't know what I've overcome, bro, and what I continue to overcome every day. So when I say keep my name out your mouth, that's not a joke no more. That's I mean what I'm saying, bro. And that's what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna say this again, bro. I mean, like, I just set world records. I have the world record for 90-pound dumbbell curls, right? I proved that that website, they used fake weights and they approved a record that was a lie. That's a fact. And I'll take you to court anytime. Try me, right? So, I mean, like I said, I just told you, tennis, as 12 years old, I won the ZAT, became a champ. became a super champ, kept winning all the tournaments. Then I played in one national tournament. I got ranked in the entire nation, like high. I almost won the whole national tournament. I was next to the Davis brothers playing. Cameras crews were following them, and I was better than them. I already knew I was better than them. I already knew I could take them. So I have been the best in the world at tennis at 12 years old. I was the best in the world, bro. I already knew. You understand? Nobody has to tell you because you just already know because you can assess the competition. I'm a genius, bro. Any system I get into, if I work for a company, I'm going to take it over. Any system I touch, I can literally find out how it works and I can take it over. See, that's the thing. I keep using these opportunities to extend and make more money out of them, and y'all can't figure out how does he do that. I just finished a new business contract. I have a new business contract with a new agency. So while y'all talking, see what the hustler doing? He making moves because I'm not online drinking and sitting there and saying things to other people that aren't true, right? Like you're doing, slandering and defaming my character and my name, and I'm going to take you to court for that, Rio. You're part of the lawsuit, and you're going to be doing federal prison time. So do your push-ups. I own you, boy. And that's what it really is. See, don't try to get tough with me online. Don't ever do that. That's a big mistake. You know what I mean? Because then I'm going to show you what real power is because I have something called knowledge and intellect and a brain. You see what I'm saying? You can pretend you tough, but I already know you're not. So you're not a street dude, and I know you're not an intellectual, and I know you're not smart. So you don't want to play with me because you're gonna lose every which way but sundown, just like you just did. That quick. It took 5 seconds, and you just completely lost, and now I own you, and you're in my pocket. Next. I'm telling y'all, I do this, bro. Y'all want to play with me? Go right ahead, man, because this is what I do, bro. I know how to win the right way and legally. We handle all matters legally, calmly, peacefully in court because I'm a gangster who already made it. All that fake street stuff, man, you should have left that behind a long time ago if you was a gangster and you was a mobster. So what are you talking about? See what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, you try to be more than fair for people and give everybody equal opportunity, and then they want to act like this. Nah, bro, it's all good. Like I said, we'll come back to reality, man. Feel me? Like I said, that's real money you looking at an icon. I don't know what you talking about money for, bro. You're the one sweating money and always talking about money and have none. I told you I never worry about money. I don't talk about money. I'm not talking to you. Y'all talk to yourself, bro. I would never talk to people like you because I know how to get somewhere. I've never cared about money. That's why I manifest it. I'm a master manifester, bro. You keep trying to like have weird conversations that, quite frankly, they're just very stressful. And that's not how I talk because I know how to think and I know how to live my life. Trust me. You all look up to me, and some of you, I'm half your age. You can't tell me nothing, bro. Trust me. I have more life experience than anyone you'll ever meet. That's the one thing I have. I'm an ancient soul. I know everything. I'm like omnipotent. So when you talking to a divine being and with what I went through and what I accomplished and what I did physically, with what you're talking about that I would never allow anyone to talk about with what I went through, yeah, that's a compliment, dude. So what are you saying, man? I proved I'm superhuman. So when you talk, that's why I don't mind if people talk, but I mean, allow me to speak and let's talk about the reality behind it instead of you just being immature and trying to talk over me and, trying to silence me because you're pressed and triggered by my success. Okay. I'm learning how to be a Shaolin monk. Like I said, I'll be going to probably Japan, China with Christina. Okay. You already know that Christina and I are guaranteed, there is no question about this, to have millions of dollars. We don't care about money. You all keep talking about money. It's the only reason I'm talking about it. People who worry about money, they never have it. I don't care at all about money or material possessions. That's why I always get everything and have it all. So you can either listen and learn, but worrying about me and what other people got and not wanting to see people succeed, you'll never have money. That's just common sense. Your attitude is unreal, bro. You're never gonna make it anywhere. You're never gonna be accomplish anything. You gave up on yourself, just like I told y'all. So that's the end of the convo. I don't talk to people like you. Nobody would want to. Feel me? So that's the point. I mean, they just can't seem to handle the fact that people don't want to deal with them and like, no, that's stressful, man. I'm good. I'm all right. Like I said, see, I don't have y'all's problems, man. That's the thing that they upset because I'm not doing bad and because I've always done well for myself and always been amazing. So like that's the way they doing. They all doing bad. They all stressed out and struggling and like constantly just having to run around and I mean that's them. I'm just straight. I've been happy. I've been content this entire time. Like I said, 2024, it was a hard year, but I had a great year. I had a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, I went to that racetrack, was eating cheesecake every day. There was a lot of people talking to me. I mean, they were giving me these little cinnamon pastry things, and they have like a little bit of like rum in them and stuff or something, or I think it's with a B. I can't remember what it is off the top. I'll remember later, but that stuff was good. Like cinnamon, it was delicious, man. The it was really good. But I've had nothing but fun this entire year. Like I said, I've probably ate better than anybody this entire year. It's not a competition, so what are y'all talking about? Like everything I say, somebody's just sitting there and wants to have an opinion on, but you don't even have a voice here. So that's over with. Like I said, I won't be opening no chats, no comment sections. And when you keep doing this electronic stuff, it's already all documented. There's no need for it, and it has to stop. So I'm not going to ask you to stop. It's just going to stop. So, like I said, when you keep trying to type on a comment, I don't see none of that, bro. I never will. Just like I told you, we'll never conversate. Just like I haven't seen anything you type in a chat. I don't care what you talking about, bro, to be frank. Because what you're doing, is a crime and it's illegal use of a telecommunication device. And I don't have any of that in my life. I don't have stress in my life, bro. Never will. And you could never bring it to me. I promise you. Try harder, try least. So what are you talking about? But at the end of the day, I'm who's living my beautiful life and I have the life you want. You feel me? At the end of the day, so I mean, who's winning? Me. I don't care how y'all feel, bro. I don't care what you say, man. I know who you people really are. I already know enough about you and more than enough. And like I said, I already know that y'all are all guaranteed to go to prison, so I could care less. All y'all gonna mind your own business. Like all y'all, bro. All these people are the same, bro. Y'all gonna mind your own business. You're gonna stay out my way. Like, nah, bro. I think a lot of you want to pretend. You want to pretend and tell yourself things that aren't true. Like I said, people don't get in my business, bro. I'm not the one to play with. People know every single time. People know that every time, single time people find out who I am quickly. I don't play like that. I'm from the country. I do not let people play in my business. If you think it's negotiable, you're wrong. You feel me? Like I said, y'all are doing a lot of talking when this man has gone around and literally G checked anyone you sent. I don't put up with nothing. I don't play no games. Y'all know who I am, bro. I gets down, bro. I don't do no playing. I don't do no talking. I don't do no faking, and I don't do no flogging. What y'all are mad about is that I have my freedom, and that you wish that you could have put me in prison, right, or jail because you want to silence me. And I went in jail and did a 45-day bid and held my own like a boss and got right out smiling and went right back to hustling. So what do you mean? When I was in jail, I had like 7 grand, and then it turned into like 5 grand because the stock went down because the company was plummeting and going bankrupt. That wasn't a bad investment decision like you tried to lie and say. I'm in the middle of a stock settlement lawsuit now, so they're going to have to compensate me some kind of money. I think it may be 15 cents for the shares, but the problem is they're trying to be unfair, and I'm going to file a lawsuit if they do that because that's illegal because I should be paid and compensated for my full 70,000 shares. Now add that up. 70,000 times 15 cents is what? It's a lot of money. So even with the records they asked me to submit, which I did submit, and they were trying to be smart and act silly and act like something's funny when nothing's funny. This is my money that I worked for. I took all the money I worked for and put it in there. I was making profits of like 2,000 something plus dollars before breakfast. So name a time in my life when I haven't been well off or had money because of my own hard work. I mean, I've been on my own since I was 16, on my own. I have materialized everything. I have literally purchased homes. I have purchased real estate. I have bought and sold properties. I have bought and sold 50 acres. You can't tell me nothing. You don't know me. You're trying to take my name and change it and change my story. Who are you? Are you a media source? Okay, then you can't do that. You can say whatever you want, bro. Your opinion's not needed. Just like Rio and all these people on here. Nobody cares, bro. I'm not a part of your sector. Holy cow. These people really, really triggered and impressed, bro. And then they think that it's not a compliment, bro. You make me feel better about myself, man. For you to be that mad today, like what did you expect? I was gonna back down? Come on, bro. You should be used to backing down by now, bro. You and your group have done that for since the beginning of eternity. I'm not a modern day slavery, okay? I don't live off Section 8. I'm not in your boat. Just remember that. This is real money on my icon. This is the life you want to live, Rio. Right? So you think you can say something to get someone in their feelings? Oh, I can really get you in your feelings quick. Okay, boy, have you ever been a champion in tennis, like the best in the world? I'm going to end up going to Wimbledon. Like what? That's why these people they're so worried. They're worried because they know the minute that I get a budget to work with again, and they know I'm a master manifester. I've done this a million times. I've always been in the same position, and then each time I make more money than the last. Okay. God already told me there's not a doubt in my mind. I'm going to have more money than I've ever had in my entire life. And I've seen a lot of money, like millions of dollars, like over and over again. So it's like, what are you talking about? Bro, I drove a Porsche for years in the valley and everywhere else. Y'all know that. A convertible. Owned it. Top down and everything. Had the CD players installed, had speakers installed, paid for everything like it ain't nothing, paid for tons of hotels. I did everything I wanted to do. Went to the island, took that over, used to go out there for spring break. Rich as hell, renting condos. What are you talking about, man? I can't remember a time that I haven't been successful. That's why for them to try to act like they can compete with me or compare, I mean, my success is like beyond anyone. I mean, Trump has not even come close to scratching the surface of my tangible success. I mean, even his illusion and his lies don't come close to it. The president has not lived my lifestyle. He would do anything to have been in my shoes and live my life. I'm that well off and that privileged. Honestly, I don't have privilege. I earned my privilege through hard work. I worked forever. Like I said, even with my 50-acre property, I went and worked 6 in the morning every day, and I didn't even live on it, and I still sold it for 100,000. And if there was any foul play, then guess what? That's a lawsuit, and then they have to give me my property back, and I'm going to end up getting way more acreage. You keep wanting to say things to me that are just you're going to come correct now. I'm going to make sure everyone does. You're not going to talk to me, Noah, because you're just trying to sit there and literally, oh, I want to try to talk some way. Well, yeah, because you're upset. So that's a compliment. You see what I'm saying? But we're not going to let you do that anymore. I promise you. Try harder, try least. So is that all? Like I said, so you're upset at a stranger and you're acting like we know each. I don't know any of y'all. Hey, you should. Well, I don't know who you talking to. Nobody talks to me like that, and nor have you. So what are you talking about? Because you want to get on the internet and be petty? Like I said, man, y'all triggered and impressed by my success. We got divine confirmation today. Divine confirmation trumps all. Remember that. You can say what you want, but there's nothing to argue because when a man is this successful, who would he have to argue with? I make my own money. Like I said, I'm sitting on like $300 right now altogether, and the only part that I'm not going to see or get for quite a while, for a little bit, is that 23 plus bucks, and I got to accumulate that check. So, I mean, if I'm already at 300, that's pretty good, right? And that's after spending. I had a $300 check. I had a bunch of checks before that. I mean, I've probably made 7 to 8 checks plus on this company. And I mean, it sustained me the entire year. I've been making a living doing what I do. I run my own media company. The money here is not bad. They just take forever to pay. That's all. I just get caught in between sometimes. Now I'm not going to get caught in between, obviously, right? Because I just told you I have 300 bucks. So, like I said, when the 21st comes around, I may not even pay the phone. Like, I'll be all right. I'll be fine. Real talk. I'll download some movies, and I'll just have to, talk to Christina when I get in Wi Fi. Other than that, I'm going to be straight, right? I mean, come on. Every other month, I paid my phone bill. What are you talking about? I never did what you said. I never asked nobody. I told people to donate like I'll continue to. And they all have that same thing. They have an issue with you getting donations and everybody getting donations. That's what we're all here for. They want to tell you, "Oh, you're doing something wrong by getting donations." Then the next second you turn around and they're who's begging. That's what Rio does. But what do you mean? I mean, you wouldn't have a choice, Rio. You don't have a monetized platform. So, I mean, like I said, as usual, you don't have the privilege because you didn't work for it, right? Like I said, baseball, colleges wanted to recruit me, played at Concordia. They knew me personally when I was a kid. I mean, Texas Legends baseball camp won the award there finally, went there a million times, was always the best. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I was the best in my little league. I could talk about all the stuff that I went through, all the setups, all the stuff with Carly Fiorino allegedly on Michael Dill's field with what I went through with that. I mean, that's not something that anybody would make fun of or make a joke about or much less say something derogatory about. So, like I said, when you people do that, just understand it doesn't bother me at all. And I need you to really hear what I'm saying. It doesn't make me feel anything. It never has. I just don't back down when you're talking. That's all. You see what I'm saying? So when you do that, you're just doing it to yourself because you're creating something called karmic debt, and then karma's going to come for you. That's common sense. So, I mean, have fun creating your own karmic debt. I mean, aren't y'all already like, like up to your necks in it and you literally can't handle it already? That's what these people want to act like they're tough, like against karma and God. Like, bro, like I said, Nutword said something about God. Look what happened to him. Jamila said something about God. Look what's happening to her, and just keep an eye on her because you're going to see more happen to her through God. It's common sense. God's not going to play, bro. You disrespected God, Jamila. I don't care what you say. You can't take care of your kids. You don't have a sufficient business. And how dare you have the audacity to be that loopy to say, I know people. You don't know anybody. If you knew people, they would help you pay for your extended stay, right? They'd help you pay for your hotel and you wouldn't be in this position. Lady, you're in the worst position out of everyone on this network, and these people are literally like people who don't have any money and live off the government and get a government check, and you're in the worst position, not even able to extend your stay. You're in a hotel, living in a hotel, right? You never had a home. You lost the Section 8 voucher home that you were squatting in. You're a grown woman and squatting, and you have the nerve and audacity to come on here and project. I'm sorry. You want to say whatever you want about that other dude and whoever. Like, yeah, some of it's probably true, and he didn't do anything but sit there and get an inheritance, and it looked like he took part in getting it, right? And probably committed horrible crimes to do it, right? And meanwhile, it wasn't even very much money. You were the ones that sat there and lied and said, oh, blah, blah, right? Because everything is a fake competition, right? To try to one up the people who really have money and who really has money. Come on, bro. Fill in the blank, man. It's common sense. Everything they do is about me. Everything is projection. So, like I said, when she said, "Oh, I know people," who do you know? Santa Claus? Santa Claus? The boogeyman? Who do you know? Because I'm the boogeyman, clearly. Because I'm the just the gift that keeps on giving, and I just am a nightmare for everyone, right? I'm an actual boogeyman in real life, bro. That's what you don't get. You're sitting here talking about, oh, teeth and stuff, bro. I'm the boogeyman. You think I care about you? Think I want you to think that I mean, come on, bro. All y'all wouldn't be watching me if I wasn't good looking. Clearly, I'm attractive as hell. Like what? I'll go as this far. Since all that happened and I went through all that, I look better now than I ever did. What with what? My smile looks better than it ever did. Yeah, is that crazy to you? It really does, because it fits me and who I am. No, see, I came into who I'm supposed to be and who I'm intended to be. That's why you're upset. No, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Right? Just like you're upset that I spent thousands of dollars on my bulletproof vest, level 3A, completely official, legit. If you have a felony like you, okay, smart one, you can't wear it. So you could never do what I do, and you don't have the heart to do what I do anyway, because I lay everything out on the line every day to do what I do, and I provide a real service, and I get more done than every agency combined. I'm a big deal out here. So what do you mean? People respect me. They have no choice. They respect or they fear me. It's your choice. I can be a real nice guy, or I can be one mean, you know what. It's all up to you. Okay, buddy? Like I said, y'all talking online, running your mouth like all y'all invisible, bro. I mean, like I said, me and Christina gonna be all over the country, bro. Anybody says my name, I'm addressing you direct, and I want a face-to-face conversation. I don't know why y'all act like we can't see or hear. I mean, that's you, bro. Like I said, y'all got something to say? You ain't gonna be able to hide behind no fake accounts. I got y'all's legal names. I know who you are, bro. I'm taking it to court, so I'm gonna be in your county locally, and you're probably gonna go to jail and prison. Like as soon as I get over there to all these counties. So what are you talking about? They keep acting like there's some fear in the air. All these people, they have very super negative, like dull energy, and they keep trying to project it on me, and they don't get like, dude, like, I'm not gonna play these games. You're gonna just back up and get away from me, because I'm not gonna play about my safety, about my livelihood, about my freedom, about my life with nobody. I don't care who it is. That's the way I'm supposed to be. So I'm gonna say this again, man. First of all, number one rule: always mind your business. Don't ever get in my business. That'll be the worst mistake anyone can make, and I'll say that confidently. I don't care who you are. That's number one. Number two, I'm not the type of guy that plays, okay, and pushing me past my limits. I have none. I don't care about the things y'all care about. I don't. I seriously don't. So just know the animal that you're talking about. Know who you're studying supposedly, because you know nothing about me, because I have no limits. I don't care, bro. You care about all this corny stuff. Most of y'all have it easy, right? I don't care about nothing. You don't know me, homie, at all. Trust me, bro. Especially things of this world. I don't care about this world. This world is a joke. So before you act like you know me and assume that you're going to win a game with me, what's the game that we're playing? Because you definitely lost that. In fact, we can look back at the past, I don't know how many years, you lost every single year. And if you played it in past lifetimes, you definitely lost there. So what's good? I'm loving it, man. I love when people get online and they start typing like they want to play a game, but you lost every single time. What do you think? You're going to suddenly win? How? There's no winning against me, because that's not the way life works. You don't sit there and devote your existence to, oh, I'm against someone. You can be against whoever you want. You're just a heckler in the stands. You're not part of the arena. You're not a player in the game. Hate the game, not the player, homie. Feel me? I don't care how y'all feel about me. It ain't personal. I don't know you. If it was personal, I'd have to know you. Like I said, that's why I gave y'all the option. I said, make it real. Like, stop hiding on the internet, but y'all don't want to do that because you're cowards and you take the cop out. So do what you do. Like I said, it's very easy arithmetic, man. It's just basic logic. Like, you think I care what Rio has to say? Rio copied my music. Couldn't even do that right. Copies everything I do. That boy looks up to me, man. That's a grown man, bro, and he looks up to me and admires me. That's a compliment. I'm flattered, man. I should be blushing. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all want to play these games with me on here, bro. I'm not the one, bro. I know exactly what I'm doing, bro. Y'all funny with me. Real talk, bro. Y'all funny as hell, man. Ain't none of y'all from the hood. What are you talking about, man? All the projects got cleaned up when I was 16, bro. Like I said, I was in them when they were active when I was 16. After that, they got cleaned up a few years later. Every hood. Ain't no such thing as a hood. You don't live in the hood. Talking about, I'm in shy, blah, blah, blah. You're in Chicago? Yeah, Chicago's whack. That's a city that they do it to themselves. And all of your group, guess what? They work for El Chapo. So boy, miss me with the fact that you want to talk like you're tough, because y'all are owned out there. Every one of them on every corner. And when Batman get out there in Chicago, I'm gonna take over every block, and that's guaranteed. That's not even up for negotiate. Everyone knows that, who actually knows who Batman is and that I exist. Yeah, all that stuff that they're talking about the people that are going in there and doing whatever they're doing, invading and whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run all them off. Yeah, every block they gonna run away from Batman easily. That's easy, bro. I mean, that's nothing. That's easy, bro. Yeah, and all I'm in is in a suit, and all I have is me, and that's it in my hands. That's all I need. I guarantee you, everyone will run from me. So that's why I do this superior training and this elite training on another level. You don't have to, you have to understand what I train for. People like Rio, I trained for the real deal. I live the real deal. I did bar security for 6 years and I look this good. I don't have a scratch on me. Figure that out. Like, I was the most active in bar security. Like I said, I worked at Soho Lounge, bro. Everybody knows who I am, bro. I was the big bad bouncer for real, and sent everyone literally having to run to the police. So I don't know what you're talking about, man. Everything you're talking about, you don't know the animal you're talking about. You're trying to act like I'm new to this game. No, I sit there and I tell y'all what you want to hear, and I act with you because you're all actors and you're fake and you're nobody. Like I said, it's just like when y'all are like, well, how come I don't know you? Because you're nobody. That's why you don't know me. You don't know me because I literally, like, I mean, does that even make sense? Like, I owe y'all answers? You don't know me because you're nobody. That's your answer. You don't know me because you're not supposed to know me. Like, what? I don't talk to y'all. It's against G code, bro. I'm a gangster. You know what I mean? Like I said, when I try to be genuine and ask y'all a basic question, any of y'all, and be like a normal person, y'all want to all have an attitude and talk to me like you think I'm like you. Like, listen, it's very clear who the sucker is. I mean, I'm not a wage slave and I don't work for other people and have a boss. You do. So, I mean, who you talking to? And much less, don't talk to me about money, bro, because we stay making it. Right now, I got over 300, I got around 300 bucks. So I'm winning, right? I'm making money. Exactly. And I'm building my next check up more and more. So I'm straight. I got what I need. As long as I got what I need, that's all I care about, my survival. Anybody trying to get in the way of my survival, we got a problem right there on the spot. I drop everything and I pay attention and focus on you. That's common sense. Nobody does that, bro. Nobody plays games with individuals like that. That's what y'all try to do online because that's some coward stuff, right? What does my survival have to do with you? You don't get in the way of that. That's common sense, right? These people are weird, man. Like I said, bro, I don't care what you talking about, bro. At the end of the day, man, why would you come over here and type? What is that? Is that your hobby? Man, you should really get a job, bro. You need to go to trade school, like you were saying. Like what? And bro, you realize all them opportunities are available to me? Like I said, down here you can get like a waiver, I think, to do that. They'll put me through all those schools for free if I want, right? But that's up to me when I want to do it. So, I mean, there's opportunities like that. There's things for me to do, but it's not the right time for me to do them. They keep trying to talk to me on here like they talking to me like, bro, you're the devil. What do we have to talk about? I'm a god. Can't tell me nothing, bro. They trying to talk to me like I'm lacking or doing something wrong, like I'm them. That's you. I'm not you. I'm not going to keep correcting you and you keep approaching me. Hell no, bro. Don't ever approach me again. You got that? I'm not going to ask you again, bro. I'm completely serious. Trust me. And y'all don't approach me in the street like this, man. All y'all keep your distance. Everybody knows what it is, bro. Everybody knows what's good. They know basic human respect. So I don't know what they're talking about. There's some internet stuff, man. Feel me? Like, what are you so like repetitive for? What is that supposed to do? Come on, bro. It's been years I've been on YouTube, man. Y'all said you were gonna make YouTube some way for me. I'm on here still enjoying myself, having a whole bunch of fun. Like what? Bro, I love what I do, man. I love my job. I love being on YouTube. I like YouTube as a company. I just don't like what they allow and what they've done towards me and targeting me. And I heard that, like, there's a lot of witchcraft within that, within the corporation. That's what it looks like with the CEO that used to work there and all that. So, I mean, like I said, we're gonna find out all the truth when we file the lawsuit and get the lawyer, and they are able to launch a full investigation of everything. So I'm not worried about nothing. You do understand there's going to be an investigation launched at some point. They're going to have to. They have no choice. So all of you are going to be investigated. That's common sense. Fully. That means all Cash App records, all everything. If you try to delete information now, it's not going to matter. They're going to find it. So, I mean, who's in the winning boat, bro? I mean, I have nothing to worry about ever. I'm good because I don't do what you do. My conscience is clear and clean. I don't have no connections online with people. Like I said, they're talking to cult leaders like Tommy Sotomayor. He going to prison. Every single member of that cult going to go to prison. What are you talking about, man? That'd be weird, man. Like real talk. Like just they mad at people and they so bad, big and bad, and they gonna do this and that. Where's it at? They tried it with me. It might have worked with other people. It didn't work with me, bro. I'm doing better and better, man. Why? Because I have faith in God. This whole situation was impossible out the gate. My life was made impossible because I was successful, because I'm beautiful, because I'm handsome. And guess what? I put my faith in God. I give it to God, man. I don't have anything against nobody. I don't got nothing but love in my heart, man. Like I said, I try to support that, even that Rio dude, even my enemies, I try to support, right, who have done the utmost wrong to me. I still try to turn the other cheek and say, hey, I offer you an opportunity. I had just got done offering Styles Nutward an opportunity. He's the one who wanted to have that attitude. He's the one telling them people to talk like that. Him and that Ralph dude. Been nothing but nice to them people, man. Real talk. I don't have any issue with nobody. I don't have an issue with Rio. I literally had wished him the best. He's the one who wanted to talk crazy. You see what I'm saying? So is that really a good look that a good man you try to talk to like that and say something that's just so like in another left field that you would never say in front of me, and we all know that's a fact and you can't prove it wrong because you don't have the heart to. That's a horrible look, bro. That was a bad decision today. Well, you really dropped the ball there, homeboy. Now, like I said, he could sit there and do his drinking and do his fake live stream until his channel gets removed from this network, right? Because it doesn't matter either way because I'm not on that. I don't sit there and try to hold anyone back. I support people. I help people. I want everybody to eat and do well, man. People like that, he gonna do it to himself. He can't make himself anything of himself. They don't even know how to. How you gonna have a channel on here, bro, with all that language you use? Come on, bro. It's never gonna work, man. If you use language like that, you ain't gonna get nowhere. Especially when you ain't talking about nothing. You're actively stalking. That's a felony, bro. Every show you do is actually considered a felony. What? These people are funny. That's why they're my entertainment. Think about it. I'm rich and wealthy, and I sit back, chill, and watch them make a fool out of themselves. And you think you could tell me anything? What? Bro, you commit a crime every time y'all talk. Y'all can't even talk direct. You talk on fake accounts. Like, boy, you can't be serious, man. These people petty. They funny as hell. Feel me? Like in the street, everybody quiet as a mouse. Like I said, in reality, I never have to tell someone, hey, can you leave me alone? Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that in the street. People just back up because they know better. That's just the truth, bro. Wouldn't nobody play me close like that, man. People know about me, man. People know who I am. Yes, they know how I get down. They know what I'm about, and so do y'all. So act like it. I don't owe you nothing, bro. I'm on my YouTube channel, man. You're over here committing a felony. If you're watching me or listening, that's a felony. You can't follow me around the internet. Told you already, warned you to stop doing that. So, like I said, if you don't want to heed the warning, I mean, that's fine. Enjoy your prison time because it's just going to stack up and become more and more and more and more. So I could care less how anybody feel because I'm the one winning in the game. You feel me, cuzzy? Yeah. So, like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, I was rich in North Carolina. I was out in Cape Coral, Florida at one time. I went to Florida for a vacation from down here one time. I had over $10,000. Same thing. Went, took a vacation, went out there to Cape Coral, moved out to Cape Coral. I worked in a Dollar General out there. Um, I think at one point I did end up going back to living in my truck. I mean, that's life, bro. So people like Rio, when he tries to say something like to talk down, I mean, it doesn't register. It makes no sense because that's life. You go up and down, and that's how you learn and get knowledge. I mean, if you go and claim you from the street, the only way you're going to have to take a loss. So I know you not a boss because bosses take losses. You see what I'm saying? Like in Cape Coral, I did that. Like I ended up running out of money because I was paying rent out there, and then I went to living in the truck. I just manually went around and started figuring out what I wanted to do, and I got tired of being in that city. I think I might have still had some money too. Obviously, I had some, bro. I've literally panhandled my way through the entire state of Florida, bro. Like you're talking to a dude who knows how to act, who knows how to do everything. I mean, I am bragging. I mean, that's an accomplishment, bro. I mean, you have to understand. I know how to survive, bro. People tell me this, like even dudes on here were telling me, like, yeah, you know how to survive. Like I've done a lot, dude, in my life. So like before you say anything to me, like you should have been listening and trying to get game from me because I'm the one with life experience, not you. I'm an actual mobster and a gangster, bro. You're just a YouTuber. You can say whatever, but that's all you are. You're a YouTuber. That's all you'll ever be. You know what I mean? And you're not even a rapper. I mean, if you want to rap, bro, you should have listened to the greatest so I could have taught you because Styles still hasn't released one record. And look what he's going through. And I mean, his entire existence, the truth is, it's meaningless because he never had a rap career. Why? Because he had that same attitude that all y'all have where you talk yourself out of opportunities and you're so jealous you can't have an opportunity. See, that's what they're proving. They're only proving that their attitude measures their latitude. Their attitude is why they're nowhere. So no, Rio, you're the one who has nothing. You're the one who all that just doing projection. That's weak as hell online when you're a grown man, bro. That's pathetic. What are you talking about? That's petty. What do you mean? You're talking about yourself, bro. You're the one with whatever issues you have. I don't, this network has rules, man. I don't talk like that to people. I treat human beings right, bro. Everyone deserves basic human respect. I've been on that my whole life. Like, nah, bro. So see, everything that I said towards everybody, I stand on it because it's the truth. I said the truth about you, just like I said the truth about your cult leader Tommy. Why do y'all keep bringing that dude up, man? He ain't coming back to YouTube. I'm who made sure he had to leave YouTube. You can say what you want. He's banned from the media and the internet because of me. Because I'm the one who spoke publicly on it, and I'm the one who asked for it, and I'm the one who exposed everything, and I'm the one who flagged that last channel. So I take 100% credit for that. And look, what have y'all done? Nothing, because you can't, because you're powerless. Him and his cult are powerless people. They have no power. They're whack. They're just a bunch of people. It's just nameless, you know whats that have no career, no future, no actual nothing. They all have to be wage slaves and then sit there with their opinion and kiss up to a dude who's a nobody, bro. That's a joke, man. Like when they was talking about Soto Nation. Yeah, that's a cult, bro. All that stuff, when you use language like that and you think you're making yourself look good or bragging, that dude never had no real money. He made up that he had a fake bank account with over 300,000 to copy who? Me. Y'all silly, man. Y'all trying to fake it till you make it, man. You trying to just sit there and use delusion and actual. That's actual. Like these people are insane, and they're trying to use that and coin that, and then use it like as a projection towards others, as if it means anything. People don't care. That's why I ain't got time for you typing because I already know what you want and what you do. You're dismissed. Bye. I don't care what you talking about because I'm a real person. I only accept reality. So let's talk about reality, bro. Like I said, I mean, name a time I ain't been mad successful, bro. What? In Miami, same thing. Lived in my truck there. Tons of life experience. Like I said, I survived all sorts of things that were unsurvivable. I went through a whole bunch, but I learned a whole lot. I did the same thing in Tarpon Springs. Watched all the corrupt stuff, the corruption there, like firsthand, and learned a whole lot there. I have real street knowledge. I've been in every different hood. I've been around different gangs, different sets, like different actual like members and gangsters. Like I've been around the real deal, bro. I've seen people lose their whole empire, lose their freedom, lose everything at the drop of a dime and the bat of an eyelash. I've been in real hood drama. You can't tell me nothing, boy. What you talking is fake, man. You ain't real. You ain't built like that. You ain't from my cloth. And that's what all these people don't understand. I did my thing all over the 50 states. Boy, miss me with this acting like anyone going to tell me nothing. Boy, y'all do a lot of fake talking. Miss me with this fake tough stuff, boy. I'm not the one, man. For real, homie. You feel me? Because like I said, that's all that stuff, that tough stuff. Who's the tough guy? Who just broke the world record for pull-ups? Me. Who broke it for dumbbell curls? Me. Who did all the tough stuff in the street? Me. What are you talking about? The one dude got out of prison, red pill, and said something about I have something to prove. Bro, I'm who proved it. So if I have something to prove, all you got to do is get a bus ticket, bro. You can come to the valley and ask about me on any strip. There's blocks in every single every I can't there's place I can't even walk a place where I haven't had some kind of issue or problem and won every single time, no matter who it was. Do you understand that? There's street corners that I have actual history. I'm a hood legend. I don't know what you're talking about. So I clearly have nothing to prove because I'm living that life. You're not about that life. You're just a dude who goes and does temp work at the Mariners Stadium. See what I'm saying? All these dudes are perpetrators, man. They want to act like they street. I'm not trying to talk to none of y'all no more. Like I said, the only time I'd open the chat is to try to get the bonus. I'm at the point I don't even need to. And what y'all doing with my YouTube studio, I just scroll down, I see the title of the video that you typed on, and then I go block the comment section. So you just helping me filter out all the videos. Thanks. You doing me a favor as usual. And I don't see nothing you say. You're wasting your time. You were since day one because I'm divinely chosen and I'm God's son. So what do you mean? Like I said, you sure have a lot of negative energy and you sure do like to not, wish people well and just have people be happy. You're very jealous of people's happiness, but we just don't care. We gonna be happy in front of all y'all no matter what. You can be negative, you can lie on my name, you can do all your weird plots, but either way, every day, the reason why you're so upset, Pumpkin, is because I'm still happy. It's not about what I got. See, that's the part y'all want to lie about. Nah, bro, I could be all those things you say, and I'm still doing better than you because I'm happy. See, I don't need anything. Like I said, my foundation built in God, bro. If I had nothing, I don't even want nothing. I don't care about material. I don't care about money. I don't care about no. All I need is God, bro, and Christina. I'm straight. I've been straight with God forever. He gonna provide. He does every single time. I don't know what you're talking about. Like these people are weird, man. It's like everything they say, it doesn't even make any sense, bro. Like there's different ways for me to move around. I have options. Any day I want, I can make adjustments. I can make changes. I have different options of what I want to do. I've got the whole world in the palm of my hands. So don't be mad at me because I've always succeeded my entire life. Like I said, I'm just telling you facts, man. I can't remember a time. I mean, like I said, when I was young, we were like middle class. My dad didn't give me money or anything. Like he'd get me like what I needed and that was it. I was all right. I didn't have like a whole bunch of stuff. We lived all right. I just lived my life. He always trained me to be a professional athlete. So that's all I ever did. That's why you see my work ethic, how I'm trained, because my dad was like psychotic with it, if you can't tell. That's why he created what he set out to create. So I love who I am, bro. I love my life. I love how I look. I love what I've survived. I love everything Rio brought up. I love, man. I'm proud of myself. You didn't make me feel no way, homie. You feel me? Like, why is it you can't accept people's response? Like when they tell you, see, that's the thing. You be responding and they can't handle it, and then they just be trying to focus and repeat themselves. Like they just want to harp on one thing that isn't. It doesn't exist. The thing you're saying doesn't exist. I look beautiful, bro. Everything about me is beautiful. So what are you talking about? You wish you looked like me, homie. Trust me. Like what, bro? That's why I don't have women problems, bro. Why do you think my girlfriend is so hot, fine, beautiful? It's unbelievable. But all them trolls you hang out with, like Section 8 millionaire and all them, they were watching me, right, when I was in relationships, because I was the only one on YouTube who traveled and met up with different women or whatever. I was the one who did that. I was the one who started having girlfriends on here. Now all y'all want to copy my hustle. Get real with who you talking to, homie. We didn't forget. Like I said, I'm in a relationship, bro. I'm with Christina. I don't ever want nobody else ever again. That's the only person I'm interested in. It's the only girl I ever want. Seriously. So like that's why I haven't responded. But like you keep really talking and running your mouth. You feel me? So it's weird, man. Like I said, man, I get whatever I want in the world, bro. I can do anything I want. All y'all wish you were me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm limitless. See, y'all want to talk about being an actor, being in a movie, bro. I don't have to make a movie because my whole life is a movie. Feel that, homie. I love my life. I love who I am, bro. I wouldn't trade it for nothing, bro. I'd rather be me than Keanu Reeves any day, bro. He looks so bored and like he's just miserable and unhappy, and y'all want to twist it and make fake posts, bro. That dude is so unhappy. You could tell he's struggling with depression and everything. All them people are owned. Ain't none of them different. If you an actor in Hollywood, you sold your soul. Ain't none of them no good. Don't miss me with your fake talk, man. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm happy and content with myself. I have more than enough of everything I need. Always, I have a surplus because God provides. It's like when I was in that church camp, they was always asking me, "How you always eating?" Because I know how to talk to people. God provides. I'll never have that problem. They did the same thing. Want to sit there, be jealous, envious, try to cavort, right? And manipulate. Hold on. And manipulate things to try to hold me back or whatever. The same stuff. They ain't do nothing. You all got on here talking about a laptop. I don't miss that laptop. I don't care about that. It was time for it to go. See, you don't get everything I do is part of my plan. There was some little rings, the little rings with the diamonds in them. I don't care about that stuff. They can have it. Real talk. I hope it helped them because guess what? They also earned a jail or prison sentence behind that because that's theft. And I'm pressing charges and filing a lawsuit when I want. All my matters I take to a lawyer. I don't take it to corrupt people that don't do their job that I have no confidence in. I'm already filing a lawsuit. Why would I go to them for anything? See, y'all are silly, man. Y'all think that you're talking to somebody who doesn't stand up to corruption for a living, bro. This is what I do for a living. I don't ever do anything wrong. Trust me. All you people want to act. Like I said, like, bro, like, y'all got to miss me. Like, miss me with everything you talking about, bro. I do this professionally, bro. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, when have I taken an L or a loss? Bro, there was plenty of stuff. I had souvenirs and everything. You think I wanted to carry all that heavy stuff? No, I left my bag behind and it was because of them, and that's illegal too, and it's gonna get brought up in court and they're gonna go to prison because they didn't let me bring my bag, and I asked multiple times to the location at the work, and it was like a whole far way out, like tons of miles. And they were the ones encouraging me to leave the original cabin, log cabin, whatever that place in Kentucky, right? So that was all on them, bro. They're gonna have to answer in court for that. That's criminal charges, bro. Can't do that to someone. And I watched other things happen and other crimes that they allowed to happen. There's a lot of stuff that happened in that camp, bro. You don't know the half of it. And I already went in on some of those dudes. That's what some of my shows were about, like that JP dude, what he did with what's her name, Cece. And then he got mad and said, "Well, what did I ever do to you? It ain't about what you did to me. It's about what you did to your girlfriend." Homie, I stand up for what's right. You see what I'm saying? And you're completely in the wrong. That's a fact. You know what I mean? Even though she had issues and she was somewhat, wrong as far as like who she was, but it doesn't give you an excuse to do what you did. And I'm never going to let you live it down because it should be criminal charges. So, like I said, that church camp is corrupt because they should have had him criminally charged and put in prison for what he did, and they didn't do nothing. That's some sucker stuff, man. I can't believe she was still walking around acting like it's all good and crying and boo-hoo. Like, come on, bro, you can't be serious, man. Yeah, like, see, that's the thing. People like that, they deserve each other. When you can't stand up for yourself, that's sad, man. You know what I mean? That's just sad. That's crazy. So remember, when you talk to me, you're just talking to me, bro. I'm a real person, man. I'm a human being with a heart and a soul. There ain't nothing gangsta about talking to people like that, man. Treat people like a human being. Treat people like Jesus said. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's why these people they get so bothered by every word I say because they know it's true. Hey, listen, homie, I stand with God, bro. Can't nothing touch me ever. It don't matter what I go through because it don't matter how much I suffer, struggle because I still love my life and I'm with God. I'm taken care of. I'm going to heaven no matter what. But the question is, are you all? Because it's common sense that none of you are, obviously, because look at the kind of people you are. So who wins? See, this life is just a gateway to the other dimension and the other side. This don't mean nothing. Feel me? Nah. Fact is, financially, nobody could see me, bro. Like, I'm just saying a fact. It's like when Joe Budden came out and said, when it comes to rapping, I rap better than these dudes. And everybody got mad and he said everybody had to come out and open their mouth with an opinion. Busta Rhymes said this, and he said that threw me for a loop. That was out of left field because Busta Rhymes and I are cool and we talked before. Ain't no loyalty in this game. There ain't no loyalty with nobody. Like I said, y'all can feel any way you want about me, but at the end of the day, I get this money. Don't ever sit there and talk that fake talk to me, boy. I don't play like that, man. That's what I'm saying. Somebody told him, "Oh, talk fake to him because he said not to." That's petty, man. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what Rio has to say. Who the hell is he? Nobody, bro. He ain't part of a record label. He ain't a CEO of a record. He ain't a basketball player. He's a nobody, bro. Trying to claim that he's street, and I proved that in 2 seconds. He ain't been in the street for 5 minutes. You've been inside in that Section 8 voucher little shack, right? That little four-cornered hut that you in. You like Jabba the Hutt, literally. He been in there every minute of every day, drinking and doing live streams for free. So where's the money coming from? Common sense. You live off a government check. You see how easy it is? Y'all want to analyze others, but it's easy to analyze you. It takes 2 seconds. It's just common sense. I'm a genius, bro. You serious? You think you fooling anybody? Come on, boy. You hilarious, man. Like Ralph Bottles. Come on, bro. I can't even do it with y'all no more, bro. Like real talk, bro. That's crazy. Ralph Swallows. Golly, still mad? Still mad at all this wealth, huh? Yeah, well, it never changed. So I don't know what you're talking about. You want to make yourself feel better? I'm talking and saying a bunch of lies and nonsense that don't exist. I was looking today at Rio on my phone. I was like, I don't care. That's what I told him. You not hear my response? I said, I don't care about that stuff. It's corny. What are you talking about? Like what? I'm so perplexed. Like I'm so confused. Like That's projection. All he's saying is, "Man, I'm super jealous of you, Tyree, because I wish I had what you have." That's all I hear. I wish I could be like you, Tyree. Well, you don't stand 6'2", and you weren't raised by a real man, my father. And I mean, you've never seen a man. The only man that ever existed was my dad. I keep trying to tell the world this, and y'all want to act like you don't want to listen. It's the only man I've ever seen, bro. It's the only person I've ever been scared of, genuinely, like had fear of. I don't have fear of nobody. My dad was the only person. I'm the only man who ever existed. Y'all could say what you want, but how are y'all men? You don't have the accolades I got. You ain't done what I've done, especially financially. Bro, I took on the Illuminati and the government and I outdid them financially. That was the whole point of everything I did. I manifested millions of dollars in front of y'all's faces. Why would this lady get on here if she's about to get kicked out of a hotel and she's homeless, living in a hotel and can't take care of her kids, and talk about, I know people, they manifested millions and spent it in one day. It's impossible to spend $1 million in a day. Literally, it's literally impossible. If you went everywhere and tried to do everything, like you could buy everything you could see in every store, and you still would not spend 1 million. Do you understand that? What you're saying is impossible. So you know you Fugazi. You know that's a fake individual. Why would you say that? It makes no sense. Like I said, it's because everything I say over here, because they hear me talk about money, oh, we got to overcompensate. We got to one up it with words. That's not one upping. If you want to one up, produce receipts from now on and don't make a false claim again. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. You understand? You don't make false claims, bro. We don't play like that. You got something to say, you grow up and be mature, you're an adult, and you back up your claim. Where are the receipts for this business? I would love to see them. Because I'll tell you something too, honey. You lied about all that because you don't make no money. So clients pay me 1,000, 2,000. Well, that's some silly people. If they ever did that, I don't believe that for a second. You ain't never gotten no grand or no 2,000 selling a bunch of nonsense hoopla, like nonsense with your illegal witchcraft. Come on, bro. That's demonology what you teaching, bro. You 100% with Satan. Like I said, keep God's name out your mouth. You ain't gonna ride with it. You can't serve two masters. You ain't gonna ride with the devil, Jamila, and then say, "Oh, you believe in God," like you tried to do because you're hypocritical, because you're scared. Just say the truth. You're scared of me and you're scared of God. That's the truth. Because the devil, he's a coward, and that's what all y'all are. Like I said, no, I'm telling you, bro. Like that's why you going through that. What is that you're going through? Karma, right? Just like you lost everything with your little Section 8 hut. You in the same position Rio was in, and then you lost that. That's all that happened. So now you're even farther down than Rio. You're farther behind everyone than everybody. I mean, what do you expect to just come out of nowhere and you're going to catch up to everyone? I mean, like I said, this is a lady who's clearly unstable, and you want to talk about people like me and try to catch up with fake words? Bro, the millions of dollars I made and spent, I have receipts for. The government targeted me so bad they tried to delete my bank records, bro, because that's how big the bank account was. The bank I had a bank account with, you can't open an account there unless you have over a quarter million dollars. So what are you talking about? There ain't nothing I ain't said that I ain't proven already on here. You got to catch up and watch the content, man. I've been doing this YouTube stuff for a while, right? I have a full career. Okay, people know about me, bro. So like I said, bro, all I'm saying is stop lying and reaching and stop that, bro. Stop being petty, man. Stop all that immaturity, bro. And let's get real with ourselves, man. You can't take care of your kids. And that's a problem, bro, because normal people like me care about that and care about the fact that they don't deserve that. So, what's the answer for that? And what's the common sense, actual approach that people would use if they did their job? She would go to prison for neglect and not being able to take care of her kids because, and this is why, not for any other reason, not because anyone's vindictive, not because anyone's against you, not because all your nonsense delusion where you're trying to steal my story of what I went through. No, because of this one fact, because you refuse to go get a job. You refuse to even look. You keep saying, making false references to a company while you're begging for money. The person begging for money right now, if they got any free money, that's literally criminal activity right there. Because you're the one begging for money. That's why Rio's trying to project the blame and went right back to talking about Jamila because they all working together. That's a criminal enterprise, Jamila. So you're looking at charges and possibly like prison time, maybe penitentiary fed time. Do your push-ups, Jamila. Okay? So, like I said, at the end of the day, why don't you just go get a job? Because you don't have a choice. You got kids to take care of. That's your fault. Yeah, you did that. Stop trying to blame men and talk about other people. They always want to point the finger at everyone else around them. You failed because of you. Every day you fail because of you. Because, like I said, you sit on here talking to Mike Mills, who we all know failed and everything and will never have any money and never did. Don't worry about him. Worry about you and your kids. See, it don't make no sense because in court, I can prove real quick. You'll go to prison immediately when we take it to court because I'll prove in 5 seconds. Well, I mean, her kids are sitting there and they deserve to eat something and a good meal, and she's on YouTube all day talking to Mike Mills. And you can't say, oh, he's stalking you because you're stalking him back because you're responding. Smart one, learn the law. See, ignorance is funny, man, because these people, that's exactly what all of them are. They don't have any knowledge. So they think they're saying something, but they ain't talking about none. So, no, you don't know people and you don't know anyone who's manifesting $1 million except for Tyree. So quit talking about me and get my name out your mouth because that's where it comes from. Nah, she watches my show, bro. They all fans because I'm the celebrity. Like I said, her subs are fake. You'll never be known on here. I'll never say your channel name, never tag it. You ain't getting no shine off my name when everything you doing is fake. You bought your subs and views, you're fake. You're trying to emulate fake success while we having real success over here. You're another obsessive, like that's an obsessive person that's like on another level of like just not making sense. I make money on this platform. You don't. That's why you have to beg. You wouldn't have to run that business if you were monetized. So common sense. Her views and subs are fake, right? She bought them. Exactly. That's a scammer. That's what you are. You're a scammer. You're a con artist, and you're a liar. So I mean, like I said, challenge me on this platform. Say my name. I dare you. And challenge me on this platform because number one, I'll make you look silly on here, and then I'm going to take it to court because either way, I'm filing a lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? And you say anything with my name, defamatory, any of y'all, I'm filing a lawsuit immediately. That's slander. That's defamation of character. I'm not playing. Everything I'm saying is a fact, bro. You can't make me feel scared about nothing. I stand in the truth. I know everything I'm saying about you is a documented fact. Like I said, what's your excuse? Why don't you just go get a job, go to work? That's all. You have a responsibility, bro. You have to take care of them. That's your responsibility. See, you don't seem to get that. That's my problem. All of these so-called women don't seem to get that's your responsibility. Like what? If Christina and I have kids, we have to take care of them. Do you understand that? It's not a choice. Okay. Now, if you get so down and out somehow, I mean, it'll never happen with us, right? Because that's the point is like, I would not make the decision to have kids if I can't take care of them. That's why I don't have any right now. Because not because I never could take care of them. I could have in the past. I just never had them because I'm lucky and I'm blessed, right? But my whole point is if I'm going to have them, I'm going to make sure, hey, I got the money to take care of them and that they're going to have a beautiful, nice, good life because I'm a human being like that and I want that for them, right? Because I would care about them more than myself, more than anything, because that's how I am. But you just care about you. See what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you weigh like 40 pounds on camera. I mean, we're about to approach the Great Depression. What you don't get is people like you might be better off almost struggling. That's what you don't get. That's what I'm saying. They want to make money begging, right? Because there's benefits to struggling. So stop trying to put something down that you're actively doing. That's hypocritical. Oh, there's benefits to struggling, but there's not a benefit to what you're doing because there's other people involved. Like I said, bro, you don't have a choice, bro. You're gonna have to go get a job. They ain't gonna be able to keep paying that hotel. They ain't keep missing with me this stuff or miss me with this stuff talking about, oh, we going, you don't have anywhere to go to. Do you think that we're all like delusional and fooled like everyone else on here? You don't have anywhere to go. Smart one. That's why you're there. If you had somewhere to go, bro, you would have been there already. What are you talking about? All right. You just keep saying things and making posts, and I'm going to start documenting them too for when I take it to court. Because I mean, honestly, you're just making, who. You're not helping your case because you keep saying things towards him and talking about whatever his home that he got off inheritance. Who cares how he got it or what he has? Like I said, it's nicer than anything you got. I mean, if the dude is a horrible person, which we all know and he's evil, he's going to get his karma no matter what. So why you keep focusing on him for? Maybe that is his karma. Did you ever think about that? Money is not a good thing. That's what y'all don't get. Money is the root of all evil, bro. You understand? So if he got a little bit of money, let him have his money. He looks unhappy and miserable just like he always was. That's his karma. See, you're not getting how karma works, but you want to teach people spirituality? You're not a spiritualist. Jamila is not a spiritualist, y'all, for the last time. 100%. Nobody should be taking spiritual advice from her. Nobody should purchase any of her nonsense. She's literally just lighting candles and spending money on nonsense when she'd be sacred. If you have money for candles, then you should have money to pay for meals for your kids, correct? I'm gonna win in court, so it's gonna be ugly in court, bro. I'm gonna win in court so bad it's unreal, bro. And I'm gonna make you look silly, and then you're gonna go to prison, right? And that's what you get for challenging my authority. And it's not about that. It ain't about, oh, I'm a man, blah, blah. Nah, it's about the fact that you're wrong and I know you're evil. Like I said, you stand with Satan, bro. You said it out your own mouth, bro. We got you documented on video saying it. So, like I said, it is what it is. You stand with Satan, you the enemy, and you're going to lose. Feel me? God don't play about that. So, like I said, you wanted to talk about God, Jamila. Like I said, you just going through a little bit of your karma and you're going to continue to go through it. Right? That's why the reading even told me I'm gonna talk about whatever I want. Couldn't nobody stop me from talking. I talk all I want, bro. Right? But at the end of the day, it told me even in the reading, it said, don't get caught up in the midst of their karma. They're all going through exactly what they need to go through. Right. I know y'all suffering karma right now. Why do you think Rio's so mad? Because Rio going through karma. Smart one. But I'm not omnipotent. See, you want to type stuff behind fake accounts. That's somebody who's desperate and pathetic and has no control. But I control all of you and everything. You got to remember who you're talking to, boy. I literally sit at the right hand throne of God. That means God works through me. So that basically means when you hear me talk, you're hearing God. You're talking to God. So that would make me what? Basically, like I'm God. Yes, that's the truth. So remember one thing before you type something to me. I got God speaking through me. Yeah, you're talking to God when you say anything my way. You go against me. What does it say? You go against God. Yeah. They keep comparing me to God for a reason, smart one. So remember, I created everything here. So who are you? Nothing. Exactly. And that's why you project and why you know what you are. That's why you talk like that. See, you don't get it, bro. You got the whole game backwards, man. But it's all right. Y'all have an epiphany at some point. At some point, you're gonna have an epiphany. And like I said, they just never learn. I mean, they just keep going. Like I said, you got to change what's in your heart. You got to get that out of your heart and start putting love in your heart and understanding how to just be happy for people and say, hey, man, I made a better change for real. And I'm sorry genuinely, and I know it'll never my words can never take back everything I've said and done towards you, but I'm genuinely sorry and I want to do better for myself. That's how you be successful. That's how you make it. That's how you prove a point, not to me, but to yourself. I'm a motivational speaker, bro. I do this for real. Y'all don't know me. I'm a preacher, bro. What are you talking about, man? I got called for a calling by God. Why are you trying to get me like I'm caught up in something else? No, I just came to somebody's panel today and they start talking crazy. I'm like what Mace is on. Like Mace has went the religious route. Like Mace is all about God and the church. I like that, bro. I don't have no problem with that. And I agree with a lot of what he said. I listened to one of his videos recently. Everything he was saying was on point about how he's going to use Cameron and the devil's going to use these people. That's a fact. You don't know who got it figured out that they always tried to diss? Mace. Mace is not a soft individual. Mace went to God for real. Like that's the way I feel. What Mace was saying was true, bro. So like I'm all for that, man. I'm all for anybody who answers the calling and understands. Because you see, when you stand with God, you have a different ear. You hear God. That's why people talk like this. So y'all can't figure it out. See, I know that just like with Rio. See, I go over there because it's like God reaching out to y'all, giving you an opportunity, and then look what you do with the olive branch. Maybe you didn't get that I'm a representative for God. So maybe you'll think twice next time. You see what I'm saying? But someone like that, they probably just going to keep drinking and keep going down the wrong path. You know what I mean? And that's people who go down the wrong path. What happens eventually with all of them? And they all lose, right? They end up losing horrifically, just in everything, just in life. Let him go down the wrong path. That's what he wants to do. He made his decision today. You have fun. I don't care no more. Like I said, God offered you your opportunity. God offers you so many chances, then he gets tired and says, this is the last chance, and now it's on you. Now it's on you. See, people don't understand, bro. Y'all look at things for your perspective. Your perspective doesn't exist. There's everything going on a higher level. Everything is spiritual, man. That might have been an opportunity for him to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to change as a person. You understand? Might have changed everything for him. Might have changed his entire future. See what I'm saying? So you people think it's free. It's just like when we get all this money, when me and Christina are together, all y'all going to have your hands on. I'm not giving y'all nothing. None of you. And I'm going to talk to Christina some more and explain, hey, look, I really want to help people, but there's just certain people like I can't do it. I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna do stuff for people who never did nothing for me. That's not right. You know what I mean? So she'll listen to me. Whatever I tell her, she'll listen to. She always listens to me. She respects where I'm coming from. Like I said, I mean, it's just a hard thing with me because a lot of stuff is really personal for me. So I'm gonna have to talk to her about it over time, and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But I just love that she listens to me, man. Christina's amazing. I have an amazing girlfriend. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm praying for you and I love you, honey, if you hear this. And that's it. You hear me, I'm a normal dude, man. I talk to everybody with love and respect. I try to, brighten everybody's day. Um, but, don't get it confused. I'm an all out gangster and on the mob. So, I mean, like I said, that's the thing. When God takes someone like me that comes from the lifestyle I come from and what I really am, I was never posing, I was never fake. Y'all gotta understand, y'all are lucky to hear me on YouTube. Because in the middle of doing YouTube, bro, I was in the middle of a whole lot of stuff if you ain't figured that out. That's what's so funny. Y'all tried to act like you were a part of it. Y'all ain't a part of nothing. You don't know nothing about me or my life. Nothing. Y'all don't know me. So what do you mean? Y'all just some kind of sideshow circus act that I don't have time for. You know what I mean? So like I said, let them all get on YouTube and tap dance. They're all my entertainment, and that's all they'll ever be, and that's it. But you want to talk about money? Don't talk to me, because I've always made money, bro. Like I said, the minute I dropped out of high school, like at 16, I became a multimillionaire almost immediately. I was out there in Miami. I was going to the mall, driving my Chevy Cobalt around when I first started. I was doing everything I wanted to do, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Y'all have an answer for everything and you just keep talking and talk, but like, do you have any actual receipts or like something to show for yourself? Nothing, right? Exactly. I mean, like I said, the last venture I did was that food truck, was extremely successful with that. I was the most successful in my lot. Okay. And I wasn't even the owner. So I came into a lot as brand new and no one knew me. The whole lot tried to set me up, all narcs and narcissists, failed. I foiled their plot. They tried to get me locked up and that failed, like it always will and always does, because I'm protected by God and I stand up for myself. And I literally talk to them like I do y'all. I was like, what are you talking about? There ain't nothing to talk about. Like, you know what I mean? So the chick there, she tried to play victim like they always do. That didn't work. They all had to go their own direction, and I won, and I kept making my money. Then they started getting jealous, and then they got their karma, and the owners went out of business. So then I came back to the valley, right? And then you saw me put all the money into Batman and start the Batman thing, and it worked. So I haven't had a time that I haven't been successful. I haven't had a time that I haven't been rich as hell and making plenty of money. So that's all I'm saying. So don't worry about counting my pockets, because it takes time when you're building a business. And I've seen plenty of profit from this business. This was amazing for a business that's just starting. And we've been making more profit. Like we continue to do better. I'm making money at a quicker pace. Boy, stop it, man. What are you talking about, man? Everything's going my way, bro. We doing well. These people want to talk to you like you're in their situation because they know you're doing well and they're just jealous and upset at you. Like, you can be mad all you want, but I'm gonna stay doing well. I'm doing great, man. Great, like Tony the Tiger. You feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, all y'all trying to get like me. Feel me? I'm not gonna let y'all talk to me no more. No, I ain't got time for that, man. I have a positive vibration, man. I love life, bro. I ain't got time for you. Real talk. You go ahead and you stay over there with that poverty stuff, man. That's that poverty mindset, man. That's why none of them can make it. That's like Tone Space. He's still making fake freestyles on his little corny channel with a cereal box talking about he got tracks that are hot that are talking about a race car bed. Boy, stop it, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Can't make no money. He ain't selling no units, no records yet. None. And talking about they're in all stores. Yeah, you're using a distribution engine. That means nothing. That means you pay. That means you're in modern day slavery. You're not an artist, you're not an entrepreneur, and you're for sure not a pioneer. So what are you talking about, dude? I own my own distribution company. TyreseSneed.com is a distribution company. You could do the same thing through TyreseSneed.com. Do you understand that? But I would release your stuff through my website instead of on them avenues, because there's no point in having them on the avenues, because my platform, my website has over millions of views, has over 1 million views. What are you talking about? That means I get more spins than all those platforms put together. That's a fact. What are you talking about, dude? See, I did this independently. So, like I said, people is fugazi, man. I don't know what they talking about. Oh, you can't freestyle at all, bro. Your timing is way off. You can't freestyle. You're like you got way worse as a rapper. You're saying sentences now that aren't even sequenced to the beat. That dude, like the fact is that what Styles said the other day, it's projection because it's true about him too. But all these people, they YouTube is messing. I mean, it's not helping them, bro, because they getting farther and farther to, like, more away from reality. All of them. Tone Space, I don't know what you want, bro. You putting up pictures of like these weird little creatures and stuff on your comments, like all that's demonology, bro. You can tell you possessed. You ain't talking about nothing, bro. You ain't made one track yet, bro. Come on, bro. Nobody makes a track about a race car bed, bro. That shows right there who you are. I bet anything if we looked up, I bet anything if they looked up your record, I can guarantee what's on your record. You can't even come to Texas with that. That's why you were scared to come to Austin. That's why you ran from me in Austin. Yeah, you never came to Austin. They never even came to Texas, bro. They made up all that nonsense. I was in San Antonio right there. Them people never even came to Texas. Someone like that. I know all of them got them offenses on their record. I know what they are. That's why y'all so scary. Yeah. That's why y'all do this internet stuff. Right. You hide. Right. I know. You all can't even come to Texas, bro. Texas don't play like that, man. Anybody, I don't care what job you work out here, anything you do, if they find out you got that on your record and you one of those, because I know what you are, Tone Space, and everybody knows, you do that. You come out here to Texas, ain't nobody gonna play with you. That's just common sense. Nobody. You ain't gonna work nowhere. As the minute, like, if anyone looks up your record and they find out that you did that crazy sick stuff, I mean, nobody's gonna deal with you, bro. I'm just telling you right now. See, that's why you can't move anywhere. So you stuck in New York. Now I know the truth. That's funny as hell, man. Right, Anthony? Yeah. Don't think I forgot about you either. You get ready for prison too. Do your push-ups. Yeah. And you're not crazy, bro, and you're not scary. So, like I said, man, dudes like that. I mean, I watched videos of Tone Space when I was already a multi-millionaire for like the eighth time in my life. I've made tons of millions of dollars in my life. I watched a video of him and I'm making tons of money. I'm good. I'm living the life they want to live. Tommy Sotomayor was jealous of me. What are you talking about? All y'all were jealous. You continue to be jealous. I'm doing better than all y'all right now. And literally, I'm watching a video of Tone Space and he's begging and talking about crying. He was actually crying, saying, I share my hot dog with blah, blah, blah. He would sit down at these little charge pods in New York, living outside, and try to charge his phone. You ain't doing no better now. You didn't come up. Come on, bro. You're mooching. You're on somebody's couch. I already called you out on that. What are you talking about, bro? Like, this dude sat there. He tried to latch to himself to a girlfriend who's the same way. Like, she's homeless. All of them are homeless, and they try to latch onto each other and then act like we're in a relationship. Like, no, you're trying to survive. There's a big difference in that. And guess what? That means there's no love or loyalty, and it's not a relationship. It's a joke. That's why she did that to that real life is not in cyberspace, who's still doing streams that make no coherent sense. She's out of her mind. She did that stuff to that dude's car that she was with before Tone Space. And she was with that other dude, you know who, Lord whatever, you know who I'm talking about. Tommy's boy. Yeah. So like I said, I mean, I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but that's like a broke circus of just like poverty. Don't even put us in the same breath, man. When Rio says something to me, bro, that's like like a crab telling a megalodon, yeah, megalodon and blah 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 blah. That's a crab talking, bro. Let the crab talk and go on about his business, man. You feel me? These people are hilarious, bro. So yeah, keep looking at that money, man, because that's real bread. Like I said, I stay making money. Like I said, I'm already on $300 again. I'm coming up in the world, baby. Yeah. See, I don't have to have a whole bunch of money. What are you talking about? Why are you counting my pockets? I'm not counting anybody pockets. I'm talking about the facts, man. Like I said, that whole stuff with Jamila is crazy, son. Because it's just so exciting. Like I want to see what happens because her, I mean, I just know she's going through her karma. And I'm just wondering, like, really, like, what's gonna happen, bro? Because, like, I'm honestly concerned about those kids. Like, I hope that they're okay because she's just not fit to be a mother, and that's the fact. And what is she doing right now? All her time online, neglecting her children. She's not fit to be a mother, bro, and projecting the same issues on other people. She just said that, oh, this person is not fit to be a mother. No, you aren't. Stop projecting, bro. Stop talking about other people and then in the same breath being hypocritical and saying, oh, you shouldn't worry about other people. Don't count their pockets. Why? You're counting mine. So why can't Mike Mills count somebody else's pockets? You're doing the same thing. I don't care what Mike does. Mike was someone who was always jealous of me and will never have anything. He's never going to be anybody. What are you talking about? He doesn't own anything. And all this stuff with, I mean, just everything you say makes no sense. I'm worried more about what you're going through because it's more relevant, right? And it's important. Well, like I said, you have a responsibility, bro. Just go get a job, man. Right? You out there in Georgia, you say, right? There's plenty of work in Georgia, man. When I was in Georgia, I worked at the Hollister and Kennesaw Mall. I drove all the way out there from Mableton. I lived on Mableton, bro. I used to drive to Powder Springs and see my friend Marco out there, and we record music. Me and him and John. I work construction out there. Like I picked up a whole wall by myself, like the whole wall of the home. I see these people like way years, decades later, they trying to copy what I did but with words because they can't do what I do. Everybody on the internet's just obsessed with me, man. I'm a living legend for real, and I'm just like I'm what they all follow and look up to, and it's like y'all just gotta understand. you have to approach me the right way. No more of this nonsense. So, like I said, I'm gonna just have everything blocked, like I'm doing, and that's about it, man. Like I said, they all look up to me. I'm the superstar. I'm not trying to gain anything on here. You understand? I'm gonna be talked to right and treated right by anyone, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Anywhere I'm at, I'm gonna make sure I'm respected. You know what I mean? Respected and feared. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, let's not talk money, bro, because that's my specialty, man. Money and being a gangster. Feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, if y'all have never been in my tax bracket, which is a fact, why would you talk and say anything to me? Bro, I used to have car insurance that cost $1,000, bro. You understand? And like, see, here's the thing. When you've had plenty of money like that and you don't care, okay? I even had Obamacare, and then I realized that Obamacare was completely made no sense because I went in to try to have something done, and they didn't let me do it because I was paying for it. So it's like, why would I pay like $1,000 a month for something that's preventing me from getting what I need? But I think it was a blessing in disguise because I'm glad I didn't do that whole procedure because I didn't need it and I thought I did. But that's what I'm saying. God blesses me and He protects me in a lot of ways. Even when I'm not understanding of what it is, He's protecting me from other stuff. Like I said, man, at the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna continue to encourage y'all. Put your faith in God, man, and come to God, bro. Because all these people, you can see who they rolling with. They rolling with Satan, bro, and you can see them all going downhill quickly. Like I said, it is what it is. You're gonna keep on seeing it. Pay attention to him, man. But I'm really just curious with what's gonna happen with that situation. Like, if you don't get any money begging, because that's what you do, Jamila. That's all you've ever done, right? And you notice how she can't respond to me because she ain't got nothing to say, and she'll get mad as hell. She'll get triggered and pressed. And blah blah blah. Right? That's all you do. Get on your computer and phone and yell and scream because you ain't never been a mother. You ain't been a never been a woman, and you for sure ain't never been rich. So what are you talking about, bro? Why are you even talking about money, bro? Come on, bro. You were on a Section 8 voucher, bro, for forever, bro. You for decades. There was never a time when you actually paid for anything or owned anything or paid bills. So stop it, bro. You can't talk about working class citizens like us about that. Like, nah, bro. You ain't gonna talk to us like no way. Hell nah. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'll defend everybody. That's nonsense. Now I can see why people have an issue with you and like dislike you because the way that you come off and how you keep trying to act like you're competing. Like, bro, what are you competing about? Compete with, like, instead of competing, why don't you just take care of your kids? Talking about you happy when you got like little suitcases under your eyes and look like you haven't slept in months. I mean, come on, bro. It's pretty clear you got some kind of habit, man. You lighting all them candles, you got to be using them for something, right? Come on, bro. How you gonna get money, spend them on candles, and then try to sell nonsense? Like, what? Instead of using the money to take care of your kids, bro. I can't figure these so-called women out, man. They're a joke. Feel me? So yeah, nah, bro. It ain't nothing over here but positivity and love for everyone. But I'm gonna point out when you doing something not only illegal but that affects people. I don't like that. I stand up for human beings. They deserve better, man. Like real talk, bro. You know what I mean? So like I said, bro, stop being neglectful and do your responsibility in your job. How about that? Be a woman and stop worrying about everyone else and then being hypocritical and projecting that onto others. These are your issues. Feel me? That's all I gotta say to you. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, like I said, if you don't beg for money and they don't give it to you, meaning you work with that coalition, so I mean, you're guaranteed to go to prison. You taking money from them. Guess what? If they don't do that, you get kicked out of that extended stay hotel, and then you're on the street. If it didn't already happen, isn't that what you were saying? Oh, checkouts at this time. Come on, bro. You how old? You got to be like in your 50s or 60s by now. Gotta be. And you're living like that, bro. I'm 35 years old and I'm way ahead of you in life. I'm just saying. And I've been running circles around everyone. I ran circles around Donald Trump's illusion like a million times, bro. Can't none of them people come close to my wealth ever. Not now, not ever. So what are you talking about? I don't need money, bro. I'm straight. I have everything. Always God provides. Yeah. You'll never figure it out because you don't have no faith. See what I'm saying? So remember, remember this, Jamila. When you sit there and you're all upset and you're all in your hoopla, remember God is always there. Real talk. Remember that. Remember, you can't depend on anyone. You can depend on God. Instead of turning to these people who are all Satanists and begging them for money, why don't you put your faith in God and have God show you the way, and maybe He can get you an actual job so that you can provide for your kids. Because I'm gonna tell you what, the truth is that's not your priority. Your priority is getting online and wanting to compete with grown adults in your delusional mind that it doesn't exist. You can't compete with me and nobody else on here. The fact is, everybody's doing better than you. And why? Because of your own fault. You can say what you want. You can blame it on a landlord or whatever. Hey, it's your fault for being in that position and having a landlord. Facts. Because you ain't never been a woman and you ain't never owned anything. So doesn't that mean that I can teach you and your people and your group about owning things and about actual wealth and how to accumulate money? You can't talk about master manifesting if you're homeless. What are you talking about, homie? You can't talk about manifesting when you ain't manifested no money in all these decades, bro. Come on, bro. Why are you worried about somebody else and their inheritance, bro? Like that's what Mike did. He was mad at me when I had all my bread. Like that's fine. I've had bread a million times though. And then I proved the same thing. I always make all my money by myself. I'm independent. Nobody does nothing for me. So at the end of the day, stop trying to get on here and talk back to grown men and play your role in your position and be an actual woman and stop being a so-called woman and take care of your kids. That's the advice I'm giving you. Do the right thing and get a job so that they can eat and be good. Real talk. I'm not saying nothing but what's helpful and out of just being a genuine good person. It's wrong, man, what she's doing. So, like I said, at the end of the day, let's just say the truth. You don't want to work. You lazy. You don't want to work. That's what it really about. I work hard every day, man. Don't be mad at me because I do what I love to do for a living and this is my job, man. Get mad at yourself because y'all couldn't get in this position because you ain't willing to work hard like me. All right, boy? I'm out. Easy. I got things to do. I'm happy in my life. Bye.